Game resumed.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the University of Chicago going up against University of Washington, spawning down in the bottom right. It is going to be 60 pool from the University of Chicago. His teammate or ally in this matchup is going to be Blastoise, our red Terran player. But unfortunately, I can't clearly, Blastoise is red Terran player, can't clearly see the name. And their opponent all the way from the University of Washington all by himself. It is none other than Megumi X Gom. Not to be confused with Megumi X Bear.
Do you know what Gom means in Korean?
Bear.
Bear. Damn it. Ah. All right, you're too smart. You're too smart for me, man. You're too smart for me.
Tim told me like 10 minutes ago.
I know, right? Me too. Trying to act like I'm smart. I'm just like, hey, John. You know what Gom means in Korean? Yeah.
Well, next time if you want, I'll do the intros in Korean if you prefer.
Dude, how good is your Korean actually?
It's listening. It's very good. Speaking, it's okay. Written, decent.
Nice.
But yeah.
I don't know. Like, what would you rank like Korean? Like learning Hangul? Like, how tough out of everything?
Hangul?
Yeah.
Written, it's very easy actually. Looks like 2 scouting units going through. I don't really think they need 2 to scout, but hey, maybe they're just going to proxy.
Yeah, definitely it's possible. One SCV to proxy, the other one to scout. Again, this is actually really funky. Again, I don't know how serious I could actually take this because this is the second time in this tournament and actually the second qualifier back-to-back where the 2v2 is by Washington is getting played in a 1v2. Like,
You know what the funniest part about this is?
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Huangpo is the name for like a mythical like pixie fairy creature, I think, in Chinese lore, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of funny that it keeps disappearing. And it never shows up. Like, it is this mythical creature.
Well, no,
he
was the one last time playing the
1v2.
Yeah, he was the one last time playing for Washington, the 1v2. Now this time it's Megumix gone. So what? I don't understand like what's the deal with like Washington, man? What the heck, guys? Come on, you guys can't field a 2v2 team. You can't find that one bronze player that you guys can actually just like tell him to build a couple SCVs and then help you out, sort of, kind of just be there as a placeholder. Build a couple tanks.
This is their training like stage. They go, look, we need to get better at the 1v1 scenario, and the only way you're really going to effectively be able to do that is if we put you up against 2 players.
Just shattering the freaking mold. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's how professional gamers are going to soon start training. Like Korean coaches, like Coach Park, probably just like whipping EGTL. He's just like, we're going to put you guys 1v2. It's like JYP, Hero, play against Jaedong. Just like 1v2 Jaedong. You're on, man. 2 Protoss, can you handle it?
Well, it'd just be last as long as you can. Well, it could be good for training some micro and whatnot. Probe control.
Well, not exactly sure how the metagame goes for a 1v2, but basically the whole time you're in survival mode. I do like this a little bit better for Megumix Gom compared to how Huangpo did it last time where he decided to go for the 15 pool and then like a really quick 3rd pool as well. The thing, again, I'm always worried about, and in general, this is not something really shocking, but in the 2v1, just a lot of pressure can come and basically overwhelm you when 2 players can attack 1 player, and the 1 player doesn't have any defenses. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a 1v2 that was won, like, just starting off as a 1v2.
Well, I guess the...
Oh, I was gonna say, like, we've seen like, plenty of 2v2s that, like, 1 player decided to leave, and, like, somebody actually just, the 1 player that's left, like, carried them and put them on their back.
Oh no, 3 Reapers sneak in, and this is actually, like, insanely annoying no matter what race you are.
He's just like, especially coming from like a Protoss, you're just like, oh, those Reapers are so fast, my Stalkers can't even catch them in the.
It's okay, except if they go something stupidly obnoxious like Mass Reaper.
Well, at this point, I mean, what, 60, not 60, I mean, Blastoise, he could probably get a lot of Reapers and fly back into the main. Again, there's only 3 Marines kind of puppy guarding that whole entire area. Meanwhile, 60 pool, what is he getting now? He's just getting his speed finished up. Is he going to go for a Baneling nest? Potentially. He does have gas for it, and there it is, finally. Going to throw that bad boy down.
I don't know, isn't it kind of pointless to a degree getting a Baneling nest when your teammate has Reapers?
In a sense, but I guess if you're trying to just break her and do the most amount of damage you possibly can imagine, I guess. I don't know, at this point, if I was Megumix Gom, I'd be trying to get Hellions out as fast as I possibly could, but I also like this decision to get some Widow Mines out. They're going to be fairly effective, especially if some Banelings, Zanlings try to just walk up that ramp.
In an alternative world where, like, the odds seem to be stacked in Megumi X Gom, I wonder if a pro player could actually beat 2 Platinum players or something like that.
Oh
or
yeah, no doubt
2
about
Masters,
it.
2 Diamonds.
I would actually not doubt that at all. I mean, again, depending on the build order, you could just have somebody just like 2 players go 3 racks all in and then just bring everything. Like against a Zerg, that could just work easily. I mean, unless there's like 10,000 spines, but just in general, if you try to put them up in a macro game, there's definitely a high potential that potentially the one player, especially the pro player, could take down some lower league players.
Oh man, this I don't try for there. I like the fact that Mikumi XCOM's obviously positioned those 4 Marines up on the thing, but they're like severely outnumbered here.
Yeah. And there
They
we
just
go,
get
just completely, destroying all those Marines. And look at their burnt carcasses just on the ground right over there. Supply depot gets taken down, and I mean now it's just Marines and a few Marines, a few SCVs, and a Widow Mine trying to take everything else out. And oh my God, they're actually gonna get cornered. Oh, there's the GG, man. Well,
Well, Widow Mine to your left. You've got you've got Reapers to your right. You kind of what do you do?
two players go in. 2 players go in. Chicago comes out with the win, man. You can't explain that. Can't explain that. Well, guys, looks like Chicago is leading 2-1. We're going to be heading to our game number 4 in just a moment, so be sure to come back after a quick little commercial and music break. We'll be as well. Yeah, just going to game number 4. I thought we had something else to announce. Never mind. I'm like, do we have anything else to announce? No, not really.
You know what's actually hilarious? Apparently, I've been calling it Megumi Expert when it's Megamix Expert. Oh,
Yeah.
Megamix Bear? Which is funny.
I said Magumix too, though, so like.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because I interviewed her like 6 months ago and she didn't mention anything about that. Okay, that's awkward.
She
Anyway,
was just being like really nice.
probably was.
Alright, guys, well, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere after this quick commercial break.